this is James from SuperHouse. We're here at the LA Convention Center for E3, and today we're going to be checking out PlayStation VR and try and get into Injustice and see what else we can see today. Lines are huge. Zelda's already wrapped around the Nintendo booth and closed off, so we'll see what else we can get in and give our thoughts later. And rolling.
Okay, so I'm here too with James. We're switching off camera duties. I'm about to go experience PSVR for the first time, Psychonauts. And then I have another one later for 100-foot golf. So let's see how that goes. That was my first time doing VR at all. I've never done Oculus Rift or Vive or whatever. I did do Virtual Boy back in the day, and that's about it. I played the Psychonauts demo, and it was pretty awesome. The most amazing thing, actually, is just the head movement, really, and the depth of field that it has. I think that the Psychonauts demo itself could have been a little better gameplay-wise, but maybe it's very early in development or something. But as a demo for VR, that was pretty incredible, and I do think it's probably going to be a pretty big thing come October.
Death comes to accept me. Hi, I'm Tusk. Damn, that really hurts my voice. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Andrew's channel, Thunderwolf. What's up? It's your boy Tusk here. We at Killer Instinct. If you know what you're doing, get in line. But if you don't, you might get embarrassed like me, because I got my ass handed to me. But we're here for games. See y'all soon.
So I just got the God of War Theater showing, and it was the same as at the Sony press conference, but it was also played live, and he was able to show off a bit more of the environment, and everything looks really good. The fidelity and graphics up there look amazing. Kratos' beard looks awesome close up, and be able to see it all high res. And they also mentioned for fans to check out the video, and you can get a hint of little Easter eggs here and there. A few things that they showed off in the distance as he's running around are cloaked, floating figures, kind of watching him, which was kind of creepy actually. But overall, I still really enjoyed it. But if you've already seen the Sony press conference, you have seen basically what I got to see.
Out of the 100-foot golf PSVR game, and I gotta say the gameplay was better than the Psychonauts one. Again, the VR experience is really cool, and the 100-foot thing is really that's on purpose, but you get a real sense of size when you're playing it. Again, the depth of field thing is really cool. You can also shoot missiles and punch the other golfer and blow them up and stuff. So it was a lot more fun, and I think it's a launch title as well. And I guess that's it.
We just got the showing of Injustice 2, and the game looks amazing. Now, full disclosure, I did work for NetherRealm on MKX, so I might be a little biased on this, but I still think the game looks incredible. They showed off a couple new characters, Gorilla Grodd and Atrocitus, the Red Lantern, and the new characters really play well. Their hits look really strong. I really enjoyed the new stage transitions of just being slammed through Metropolis or Gotham. And the new gear system that they've added, I was a little iffy on that seeing the initial trailers, but how they presented them, how over the course of gameplay you just pick up new pieces that adds to customization of your character. So by the end you could, two different Aquamen could be fighting and they have different move sets, different powers, and look completely different. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more. I definitely hope that they get, they didn't mention any other new characters, probably not for a while, but top pick for me would probably be Blue Beetle. And we'll take over Andrew and see what he thought.
All right, yeah, so I just got out of the Injustice screening, the same as James, and it was pretty awesome. I've always been a big fan of Injustice. Atrocitus looks great, his cat looks great, Aquaman looks great. I don't know what they're gonna do about the whole items that you get. Every character has like 1,000 different versions. It'll be interesting to see how they balance that. Balancing characters in fighting games is always a kind of, well, it's a balancing act, and it's tough. So that's going to be interesting. The final montage was mostly what you've seen online probably, with maybe a little bit more added, but that was probably my favorite part because you get to see like a big chunk of the game all at once, and like they hit heavy, and it's really good. It looks really fun. So I don't even know if we're going to top that, at least for me personally.
So if you didn't know, these motherfuckers, they're serious Street Fighter players. And one nigga rap. I was like, that motherfucker Lupe Fiasco. I was like, okay, I didn't know that. So apparently he just beat the best guy in the world. So I'm really gonna act the fool if I win. That's not gonna happen. But if Jesus wants me to win, I'm gonna win. That would be cool, right? That would be viral. That'd be viral. Jesus wants a Bible video. I already knew you won. That was it. No one got world champion going down. And if I die, I'll fucking hit the guy. Oh my god. Alright, so that went about how I thought it was going to go. I did put up my own though, you know what I'm saying? You see, I had like a period where his bar was going like this, and this. I mean, he played it really cool, but it was definitely an ass fucking moment, you know what I mean? Like, I could see, you know, started a little bit, but then he got in my ass, so, you know. But there had a glimmer of being a championship. It's like watching Rocky. Oh, I spit on myself. It's like watching Rocky, right? And you know it's a movie, and then Rocky get his ass beat, but you see Rocky coming back, but then real life set in and he got his ass beat. It's exactly how that was supposed to go.
Out the day at E3 2016, and it's still been a really fun day. I'm exhausted, but I got to see a lot of great games. God of War, Shadow Warrior 2, and Injustice 2, which is probably my top pick so far at E3. It just looks phenomenal. I can't wait to hear more characters that they're putting into the game.
Okay, so that was E3 2016. We did a lot of PSVR. James went to see God of War. We saw Injustice together. And Injustice was probably my favorite thing, followed by all the VR stuff. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen when that comes out in October. You can catch us on Twitter at SuperHousePod, and then SuperHousePodcast on all social media. You can find us in iTunes if you search for SuperHousePodcast. And if you go to soundcloud.com/SuperHousePodcast, you can find us there as well. Check back here for more coverage of other cons. And that's it. Thanks a lot.